Hey guys, Mr. Jake here. Welcome back to another Frostborn video. Today's video I want to speak about the next update and what to expect for season 30. First off, I want to say appreciate y'all for the continual support and the likes, the subscribe, the shares. I appreciate y'all. So for the next update, we have a new armor here. So this armor definitely seems to be a heavy armor. Of course, it will be heavy because of the armor texture or the type that it is. It's both made out of silver and gold as well. Another thing that I thought about, I think this armor will link to we having the Dwarven sets, and that would be probably reflected in the season. We don't know if this armor is just a helmet piece only or is it a full set, right? We're not sure as yet if it will be in the season pass or will there be a side quest for that, or whether it be in the trade and shop here. We're not sure as yet, so we're for sure looking out for that as well. So the helmet piece, it's armor, it's 12%. It also have a special effect here, close combat damage resistance by 20% hit. It could be a case where, as I said before, it might be the protector or lead into the Dwarven set. And the reason why I'm kind of skeptical if it's the Dwarven, because usually the devs would post the full armor, but instead I only got the helmet. We'll look forward if tomorrow we'll get any more updates, or if we'll just straight up get the OBT and then we'll figure that out. I guess we'll find out. Also, you could leave in the comment section below what you think. If you think this armor here is for the protector or the Dwarven, let me know as well. And further ado, we also have more information here as well that we'll be definitely getting the clan camp expansion along with trade-in system in the game. So for the clan camp location here, you want to note that the devs did post information that we'll get an expansion here. So we'll have this section of the clan camp location basically renovated here, and a lot of stuff are going to change here in the camp location. What to note here that they did post is that we'll have an improved clan. So we might have different things here that we could do. For example, trade-in, which we'll touch on in the video. So we'll be able to trade in the clan camp location. Not exactly sure if it will be in this right here. So I'm not sure if this is a tavern, would be a tavern, or maybe this will be the section we go to trade with the clan members, or will this section be removed? Not sure, because they will be improving the clan. Also, they will be doing an expansion of the area here. So it's a case that, the whole map here might have a rework. It's a case that this section might be a lot bigger because it says expansion, right? Not sure if we'll have the ship here built up. Not exactly sure how that would look. Not exactly sure with what the section will entail, but based on the information that they did post, it's that for sure the clan camp will be improved and it also will be expanded. Now we could have a lot of speculations. Maybe we'll be able to sit around the campfire. Maybe we'll be able to do other activities within this location here. We don't know as yet, but we'll definitely find out in season 30. Another thing to note is that trade-in will be a thing. Now this is a little bit controversial because a lot of people are saying, hey, you can go to zones to trade, but I would say this is a good thing, a good change to the game, because within the zones you can be scammed by players, right? A lot of people complain about that. Also, new players do get scammed as well. Persons asking to trade and stuff. Also, another thing I've seen the comment section said is that the tax system is, they're a bit skeptical about it, but it's a case that we'll find out how the taxing system works. So we want to keep in mind that trades will require a small tax, that what the devs stated, and also depending on the rarity of the exchange item. So they said exchange item, so not only will be able to exchange weapons, armor, I think we'll be able to exchange resources and other items in the game as well. Also, it would require the tax, right? And as I said before, the tax, I think now you can look at it at both perspective. You can look at a perspective that, hey, why not just go to the zones and trade? Of course, you might be able to, continue to go to the zones and stuff, but the trade system here would be a system that, really balances things, really prevents scamming as well, and makes it more fair. So the idea of having tax is to have a cap on things, because the mistake the devs did make in the past is, for example, they didn't have cap on the influence points, and players are able to get like over 20,000, even 100,000 worth influence points. Now, the thing that does is that having that much influence points really kills tournaments here, right? So if you're at a certain level within the game, for example, say, hey, you're at a very high level in the game, you won't need to do, any task or any zones to compete in the tournament to get more influence points. So they added the cap on the influence points to prevent that. So this case, it kills the ability for persons to enjoy the tournament because they have way too much influence points. So there is, it really, kills that section of the game, right? So they implemented a cap on the influence points. Now, hey, I get it. It was too late that they added it. And a lot of people was furious about it, but eventually over time we got used to it, and it's completely fine now. But this is a perfect example when a cap is not added to something here. So it wasn't added to influence points, so hence it kills the tournament section. And I'm getting somewhere here, right? They didn't add a cap on legendaries. So it's a case that, say for example, a seasonal player, they would abuse the system and give their trade with their own account, their duplicated account, and at a low level they would absolutely destroy new beginner players. So what that does, it creates the unbalance in the game. It creates a system of toxicity as well, because new beginner players are not able to defend their self against a legendary player, because it makes sense to have legendaries at a higher level. And I get the argument as well for having buying the season, getting legendaries in your inbox, not able to take it out, to trade it as well. And also thinking as well that, not being able to trade this legendary within the clan camp location to, probably receive other legendary as well, or whatever it is you're going to trade it for, right? I get that idea, but it's a case where you won't be losing anything. For example, if you do the whole season and you get legendaries, right, it will be kept within your inbox, and from your inbox you'll be able to equip or to withdraw that special item when you're at that required level, right? Now look at it at this perspective, right? It kills the game for new players or for seasonal players to start over and they have legendaries. It's unfair to free-to-play players, not only to free-to-play players but also to beginner players, because they don't know how to use legendaries. They're inexperienced, they don't have that knowledge on even legendaries as well. They don't have that knowledge that, hey, this is a very rare armor to have, stuff like that. So it really creates a toxic environment among the player base. It has the persons abusing the system, also killing new beginner players as well. So there's a lot of nuance to this here, but I get it that they kind of added too late, so the player base is not fully used to this yet. I can give you also references that, hey, legendary, to have this cap on legendaries is important. Let me give you an example. You have Shangri-La Frontier. That's a anime. No, I know it's not video game. It's an anime, right? So within that anime, a player has to be at a certain level to be able to equip a certain armor, because that's a logical thing to do in the gaming environment to create that balance. Another thing as well, as I said before, Diablo Immortal. No, I don't play this game, but Diablo Immortals and other games as well, they do have set armor level or levels that you should be at as a personal character to then be able to equip that type of legendary or that type of armor. So that's a sense here. Also, a thing to note as well is that the rarity of the item available for trade will improve based on the time spent in the clan. So you can see here the devs, they did place 2 caps, right? Rarity of the items available for trade will improve based on the item spent, the time spent in the clan, right? And also the tax as well. So it's a case where they're starting to put rules and stuff, because there should be rules, right? They're starting to put rules to prevent a certain thing from dying. For example, as I said before, the tournament was dead, but now it's active again because they added the, you know, the cap and stuff, because that keeps persons to play, that keeps persons to, you know, do Odins and try to be at top, or do the, you know, the Elvian zone, right? The southern zone, the Alfar's camp to be exact. They do that to get more points, so it creates a competitive sense. It makes the game more fun to play, and you know, add in different events so that we're able to do. Now what they're also trying to do is they're trying to limit how long persons spend within the game trying to complete the season task, right? They're trying to limit that. That's why the season pass here is quite easy. So they're basically also, for example, you can see here, they added like probably 2 missions that might take a little bit of time to complete here. So I want to keep that in mind as well. But as I said before, what we know so far is that we'll have, you know, a trading system within the game. And it says small tax, right? Small tax required. So with each item, depends on the rarity, a small tax will be deducted. Now we don't know as yet if this would be in regards to the clan coins, or will this be, you know, from influence points or silvers. We're not sure as yet. Or will there be a special coin that will be deducted as tax from the clan trades? Also to note is that, you know, we're getting a new armor, which is the not sure if it's a dwarven or protector's helmet. And also we're getting an expansion here within this clan camp, maybe a rework, maybe the same map but just extended and having different stuff here. As I said before, not sure if we'll be able to trade outside, or is it a thing that we'll have to trade within this clan hall. Maybe it's a clan hall, maybe it's a clan tavern. I'm not sure. What is it exactly? I'm not sure if this will be designed or we'll be able to, maybe we'll get an Easter egg coming to the ships. Probably that will be next. We can only speculate for now, but for sure the expansion is factual. The helmet is factual as well, and the trading system as well is factual. Now these are from the devs, these information here, but when I spoke about other things to be speculations, they're just speculations of what I think. And of course you guys could leave in the comment section below what you think as well. Do you think the season 30 was a good move in regards to the added stuff we're getting? Do you think you know, the armor, the new armor that we're gonna get, do you think that armor is protector, or do you think it's leading to the dwarven sets? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for your continual you know, like, support. Have a wonderful day. Peace.